Hey y'all, it's your girl Fee the Top Notch Diva and your favorite entrepreneur. Well, today's topic is gonna be one for the books, right? It's my episode 2, and it's something I've dealt with most of my life. And it's unfortunate that watching a reality show could bring up these unwanted emotions. But let's discuss. Hopefully, somebody actually will listen to this and they'll be able to play back things in their mind, listen to what I'm saying, um, and maybe it'll make a change, right? Or maybe not. But at any rate, we're going to discuss it. This season on Real Housewives of Potomac, Candace is trying to save a broken friendship with Robin. Why? I don't know, but she is. However, you have Gizelle in the mix, and she's constantly blocking the reconciliation. Well, why is beyond me, right? Her reasoning behind not wanting to be Candace's friend this season is because she told her her looks was white during the reunion. If you remember, during the reunion, when Candace was going off on Giselle for uh, basically starting the rumor about her husband, she told her she was sitting over there with her white looking self. And basically just throwing judgment or whatever the case may be. If you don't watch Real Housewives of Potomac, then let me just give you a quick. Last season, Giselle stated that Candace's husband, Chris Bassett, made her feel uncomfortable by inviting her in a room to have a discussion about what was happening on the season, on the show, or whatever the case may be. And Chris and Candace was taken aback because, of course, Chris hasn't been known to flirt or things of that nature. I don't think he's been caught up in anything. And that season, literally, the ladies were getting together to try and find out or say that Chris was doing all of this flirting. Okay. So when things came out that it was not true, Giselle tried to backtrack. However, watching the show, if you watch the show, then you know that Candace, she's something else, honey. So once you start doing something with her, you better follow through. Giselle did not no longer want to follow through on the fact of her saying that Chris made her feel uncomfortable. Well, she followed through. She was just like, listen, this is my opinion. He made me feel uncomfortable. That's it. I'm just letting you know. But Candace is saying, but you know us. We're close to you. You've had a personal relationship with Chris, which is why he felt comfortable in talking to you. So, eh, it's miscommunication, misunderstanding, we can call it whatever, right? However, if somebody is your friend, you will be taken aback if they come for your relationship. But this happens. This is something that I have been unfortunately grown accustomed to with Giselle. Which is very hurting. So I don't want to. I just want to give y'all a little quick synopsis of what happened last season to get us up to date, right? So now this is after Giselle lied on her husband. Giselle has been wrong on so many levels. I'm actually disgusted. Well, what does this have to do with being a colorist? I wanted to get you all caught up, but let's just jump on into it. So, as you know, if you are black or of color, your complexion can be light or it can be dark, which is great because there is beauty in all shades, right? But what happens when the only people that you associate with have the ability to build bonds with or even like only looks like you? For me, that is the case with what I'm seeing, and as well, for me, I believe that that is colorism. If I'm dark, right? And everybody that I hang with, everybody that I build my bond with, I'm doing my podcast with, I'm associated with, I have business with, that is female because she liked the dark meat. We already know that. Uh, Pastor Jamal. Okay, so that's how she got the brown colored young ladies, which are beautiful. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say with them because I don't want this to. Don't try to take what we're saying and then make it about the children. So the kids are beautiful. The only way that they came that way is because of the dark meat that she liked. I will discuss that. So I'm not talking on the level of brown men, but women. Okay, any dark woman that have come on this show, Gizelle has had a problem with, Gizelle has not had been able to build a bond with. Gizelle comes up with reasons as to something wrong with them. Honey, she cannot stand the ground Wendy walks on. I digress. Okay. And now she got Robin like jumping in this boat with her. So that's what it is. I want to ask you, look around the people that you're with. Do they all look like you? Are they different from you? Are they the same color as you? When you see a dark person, do you embrace them? Or is something automatically, oh, their hair is nappy, they're dark, or this color doesn't go wrong? Oh, one thing that dark people hear so much is not being able to wear every color that lighter complected people wear. Do you feel like this? Do you feel like, oh, this complexion only fits you? Have you told a friend or family member that? If they're dark complected or if they're light complected? Oh, you should wear this color. It fits you best. Okay? My podcast, as you guys know, literally I only want us to take a look at ourselves, including myself. If I play this back and it's something that I say and it fits me, I'm gonna put that shoe on until I need to take it off, okay? I'm gonna put that shoe on and then I'm gonna take it off because I'm gonna switch it off if I don't like it. This is to open our eyes and see something different. Okay. So in the event that everybody around you looks like you, act like you know what I'm saying, then you may be experiencing colorism. You may be a colorist. Okay. Okay. Now with Real Housewives of Potomac kind of being the subtopic of this podcast, or really the reason why this thought even came on to me, I do want to say that, when I realized or I found out that Gizelle was a Virgo, I tried to say, okay, we have a tendency, I'm Virgo as well, to be misunderstood. Um, so I wanted to give her a chance, guys. But literally, I'm third season in and I just can't. I can't do it. And it at the end of the day, you want to say, or I want to say, okay, well, Felicia, you being a colorist because Mia also rubs me the wrong way. Um, and Robin, when she's running with and following Gizelle, rubs me the wrong way. Right now, Robin is going through a lot of things. So I'm gonna take her on off. And just for right now, because she got a lot going on. But Robin literally be borderline for me because I don't quite understand what her issue was with Wendy. Okay. Last season she went in with her other than a home girl. Okay. So, but we're gonna let Robin slide for now, and I'm gonna just continue to address the situation with Gizelle. Okay. Because Gizelle is who I've been trying to say, okay, boom. Robin, she really do try to come with everybody, but so I'm thinking, hey, maybe some I've seen, some happened with Wendy, whatever. Don't really agree with the three bandits, period. Okay. Mia, Robin, oh, four of them, and Ashley. But Ashley is all around different. I'm not going to say the word that I really want to say. Well, I am because I don't know them. Sick. Okay. The name of my podcast is Known Not Popular. So, uh, what do I have to lose? Okay. So, Ashley, Gizelle, Robin, Mia. And I've been like, okay, Felicia, is it something that about these ladies? Are you the colorist here? Well, the reason why I'm going to go with no with me is because Karen actually, Karen, the grand dame, is actually my favorite. Karen has shown no judgment to anybody. She does go off. She has her little thing that she do, but honey, anybody can get it. Any color. Otherwise, she's trying to keep the ladies together. I have not shown her act differently or work harder to save a relationship with someone, that's lighter or darker. Everybody is kind of like on the same level. The other ladies, for some reason, all of the bright ones, they get along well. The dark ones have the attitude. They're aggressive. Let me share something with everybody that's listening. Just because my tone may be stronger, just because I may speak or be able to communicate and shut you down, it doesn't mean I'm aggressive. The thing is, well, why is it that darker people have a tendency to be stronger than the brighter people, right? Well, we had to fight more. And in fighting, unfortunately, it builds strength. A boxer, a fighter does not always start off with strength, right? But the more they fight, the more that they have to get in that ring, the more they have to beat folks up. Okay, their strength is it grows. So the more that uh what people probably would say a darkie or a darker person, or the more a person has to fight, period, the stronger their personality is, the stronger their voice becomes, all of these things. So it's not that these people, that Wendy, that little Miss Candace, cause she's small but she bite hard, okay? And Candace, she kind of don't even fit the dark side for me. But they would put her in there because she's more closer to brown than she is the brighter one. However, she the in between. Okay, she don't fit either. She just she in between. However, she does have to fight a lot on this show, probably because she was the darkest one. But I think Candace's personality got to do a lot to do with it. Wendy, however, has been fighting since that girl got there. They cannot understand, in my opinion, why she's so successful. Because Wendy show up and this makes folks mad. Wendy shows up and folks are mad on this show. And when I say folks, I mean Gizelle. Robin, she goes with it. Ashley literally went and got someone from the girl tribe to try to go against her. Come on, y'all. Come on. If this not colorism, somebody. Cause the other sad thing is, as this get out, y'all tell me what's going on. Out of all my podcasts, I can bet that this one probably be shared the most, listened to the most, talked about the most. But we're going to address it, and we're going to address it today. And the reason why I want to acknowledge it today is because I want it to change. We have so many battles to fight that the battle within your own community is not a good one. This does not just fit African Americans. If it's Hispanics, with the Love and Hip Hop brand, it showed, and I'm ashamed to say, but that's the first time I realized that there are dark Spanish people and there are, the lighter complected. And they also, Amara La Negra, has stated that in her community they experience the same thing. Um, Now, not sure on any of the, I, I'm, I'm gonna focus on if you experience colorism, regardless of the race, okay? Because with all races, I believe the tone or the complexion is different. And if you experience colorism, if you give colorism, this podcast is something that I'm doing to kind of point it out because sometimes we really don't know. We don't know that we're acting away with people. Now, when it comes to the Real Housewives of Potomac, after season 3, and I don't know why uh, uh, Giselle wouldn't see that she's a colorist. I mean, or maybe she knows and she's just not saying nothing. But if there's anyone that is listening to this podcast and you are or work dealing with colorism, I want this to give us self-reflection and allow us to move forward in a positive manner. With me on watching the show continue, I can't even know. I can't even tell you if I'm going to continue. I do try to check in and out because I actually watch all the Housewives, but I literally am aggravated when watching Potomac because it's ridiculous. As an African American community already, we have so many battles that we have to fight. So fighting each other and within a group that is so tacky to me, as well as the reasoning behind it. You know, at least with my Atlanta, because I do watch my Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. They're fighting behind calling each other names, or it's just some kind of crazy fighting, right? But with Potomac, it's getting to be ridiculous. We are attacking families, okay? We're getting together in groups, okay? And then the groups are separated to me visually. I can see a visual disconnect. So if you don't want me to feel that there's colorism going on, then change your group up, honey. Add some chocolate somewhere, okay? Add some regular eyes somewhere, okay? Otherwise, do a self check and a self evaluation. I'm Virgo too. Okay? And this is truth. This is truth. In the event, I'm waiting. I'm not going to waste our time with surfing for Giselle to have a dark friend. I'm just not going to do it. Okay? We not. So I'll just go ahead and share. Look within your group of people. Think about people who you love. Okay, think about people who you bond with. Okay, um, and then use that. I'm not telling you you are a bad person because, like I said, a lot of times people are so used to having these other. And then listen, I'm gonna give y'all another one. It even happens in these little organizations. Okay, think about the AKs, think about the Deltas. Don't leave it there. No shade, no tea. Oh, several shades. Okay, clearly. We got all types of shades going on, actually. I just had to bring this up. And this is my side of heaven, my podcast side of heaven. And I want to use my platform to be able to discuss some things that are seen and shown uh, and that need to be addressed. I do appreciate those who are listening. Let's talk about how can we move forward and make some changes about these things, right? Okay, Felicia, you told us about colorism. I'm checking my people. No, I don't have none of these friends. For some reason, y'all darkies, honey, y'all too strong for me. Okay? Y'all always got a little opinion. All right. So what I want to share with the person that is has done their self-reflection and they want to make some change. They put the tennis shoe on because they you listen to this podcast and you realize, hey, Felicia is discussing some things that might just sound like me. So I gotta put this shoe on real quick. But I want a new pair of shoes. I don't want to keep these shoes on. I want to take them off. So we're going to talk about how can we change or how can we do different because being a colorist, especially when it's unknowingly, hey, I just rock with my bright girls. That's just something I do. Okay. I don't know why. But now that it's brought to me, I want to change it. How do I do that? You do that by trying to connect with someone that looks different than you, acts different than you, and does different things as you do. But because we're discussing colorism, we're going to stick with someone that looks different than you. Okay, that coworker, that church member, or that person at the gym that you see, she fine as wine or he fine as wine, but you ain't gonna talk to them because they not really your cup of tea. Well, this year, this week, make them your cup of tea. This is gonna post before the new year comes, um, and I want you guys to go in the new year with a new mind frame of saying, I love everyone equally. I'm going to give people the option to show me that they don't belong in my circle. And it's not going to be determined by the color of their skin. If I see someone who's a darker complexion, they did nothing, but automatically I don't want to work with them, I'm going to notice that of emotion. I'm going to acknowledge that feeling eternally, and then I'm going to fight against it. Because I guarantee that if you deal with colorism or if you're a colorist, the people that you don't want to associate with that don't look like you have done absolutely nothing to you. They ain't did nothing to you but be born darker or be born lighter. You feel me? And it's okay. We are human. We give natural emotions. You could have emotions about these people because somebody did something to you that was a darker or lighter complexion or complexion different than you, and it just turned you off. Things happen. But what I want you to do is say, well, would I want someone to treat me the same way that I'm treating those people? Would I want someone to judge me knowingly or unknowingly? Would I want them to judge me off of the color of my skin without even speaking with me, giving me a chance to tell them about who I am? Would you want that? I think when we go through life and we treat people the way we would like to be treated, things will go much easier, much better for us. When we love people, regardless of how they look, where they come from, the color of their skin, the color of their eyes, the tone of their voice. When we see beyond physical things, we will find that someone that you least expect to like, or at least expect to bond with, you may actually have a great relationship with them. Give it a try. As always, I want to make sure that I thank you guys for stopping by this side of podcast heaven. It's your girl, Fee the Top Notch Diva, your favorite entrepreneur, and I am here to entertain, enlighten, and uplift. Until next time, thanks and peace.